And yeah, so you're in this big room, and you notice a sword floating in a glass case at that altar at the end of the room. And
Datrus is.
Is anybody here looking for a sword?
Datrus is going to frantically look around for his old man.
Don't mind me. I'm just holding my guts inside my stomach.
I think I kind of might be low on healing already.
I might be able to heal you.
I think I healed people last time.
Yeah.
In the previous fight.
I've got one spell slot left.
Somehow I have both of mine, even though I'm pretty sure I spent some of my points during that battle. That's weird.
Oh, I blew all mine.
Maybe you didn't click the spell slot when you used it.
No, I'm pretty sure I marked it off, but
actually, I'm not sure if you actually smited in that fight. I think
I don't remember him smiting. I know he was talking about it because he thought about it a couple times, but he didn't get. Well, I know in one of the earlier fights he actually hit something and then smited, I think.
Yeah,
but once.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you smited after you rested at Loki's job.
Yeah, I don't think he did.
Like, I can do cure wounds if you guys want.
Well, if I didn't use any smites, then I guess I have 2 cure wounds as well.
You probably don't need to bombard Shogoth with that many cure wounds between the two of you. You probably could use at least 1 or 2.
Datrus is going to shout out and go, "Oh, over here! I found something."
Everybody's like, "Oh my God, Shogoth, you look awful." Datrus is like, "Doors!"
Meanwhile, the elf is just like, "Look at the doors!"
All right, man. I'll cast cure wounds, but that's the last of my spell slots.
I was gonna say maybe let Matt use one to see if it does well, and
I was saying I was gonna do it.
I'll take that back.
Yeah, so let Matt do his first, see how that works out.
8.
You got 8 hit points. Welcome back to 9 hit points altogether.
Yay!
I can stand up. Whoa. Okay, I can actually stand back up, and I feel like I'm about to fall over dead.
Someone knows that Cobalt an apology.
You can thank me later.
From this door right here, you hear a voice coming from inside, going, "That sounded like fighting."
Thanks, I guess.
Who's that?
You're still a dumb lizard.
Hey, you're still an asshole. Bows and walks after the elf. What are you doing?
You know, just out of character, I do want to point out, being that Thrak is a paladin, and everybody player-wise is at least aware that Shogoth is evil. It does make sense that they're throwing barbs at each other all the time.
We're in character.
Your characters are like the polar opposite of each other.
At least me and Matt got the picture straight with each other.
Just like out of character, though, I'm still going to go over with them to the doors. But is this sword thing like actually there? Or...
Yeah, I
mentioned a couple times. I was floating there, but the elf is sidetracking again.
Yeah. Everybody was probably distracted when I was trying to say it, but yes, there's a glass case with a sword floating in it up there.
Admittedly, I was still like in a little thing of Honkai impact that I started while we were still talking. And...
I was going to ask Akashi if he was going to go for the sword over there while everyone else is running in the opposite direction.
Well, he doesn't have any particular interest in it, but he figures somebody else might.
You hear a voice from inside going, "Is somebody out there? That's not a giant rat monster."
I'm not a giant rat monster. I'm just looking for my father.
Would you shut up, you stupid elf?
Rats are delicious!
We do have like a giant guy and a small guy that you probably consider a monster, but none of them are rats.
chains. I can't come to the door. Can you help me?
I guess I'll open the door if I can.
It's locked.
Fine, let me
Try to kick it
go
in.
at it.
Oh yeah, let Akashi kick the door open. Get away from the door. Someone's about to kick it open.
Well, Thordor's already trying to pick it, so let him do sleight of hand first.
Just pick that lock in the door, and all of a sudden Akashi kicks the door, and
Oh,
it's
you
like,
the Oni knock spell.
Yeah,
Yes, we're kicking it.
I like that. The only knock spell.
yeah. Your lockpick just doesn't seem to be able to find the tumbler. You're supposed to roll athletics, but I'm just gonna say that would have been a high enough roll anyhow. I'm not gonna make you re-roll that.
As the wood splinters enter the room.
Yeah, it's still 19, regardless of what it was.
Yeah, the door flings open where like the lock kind of stayed in place, so that part of the door just broke off and falls down, but otherwise the door swings open.
I was gonna say he just took the whole door off the hinges, but the lock is still attached to the wall somehow.
You gotta admire a quality lock.
Yes. In fact, can I just like examine the lock? Just for
The lock is good quality. The door is kind of.
I'm a locksmith.
That's why you don't
I
skip on the
couldn't
door.
unpick it, and it was strong enough to withstand that kick. Of course, I'm going to be curious about it.
Okay, so
It's a fucking lock.
I'm a locksmith.
Datris does immediately recognize the old man chained up on the floor across the room as his father, Aiden Stunberg.
I love the text. I didn't found. I
That's
almost
why
want to say.
laughed just now.
I want to say item found, but no, it's not item. I didn't.
I think that might have been what he'd been going for.
Yeah, I know.
Datris just pauses, and his jaw just drops, and he goes, "Is this a mirage?"
He looks up at you and goes, "Son, is that you?"
It's me.
Oh, thank
Papa.
God! Oh, thank God! Thank God! Because the elf will finally stop asking every single person about if you see my father. It's a miracle.
The last time I saw you, you were much shorter, and I was much less gray.
Are you sure?
It's you distinguish. Chained up, I will give you a big hug. Oh, what the hell?
You are definitely his son.
I appreciate the sentiment, but could you try to get the chains off me first?
Key somewhere. Do you know who has the key?
I have a better idea. Put the door back and let's just walk away and leave the two alone.
Well, we do have a locksmith.
I walk away from my examination of the lock.
Walk away.
I,
End of line, I walk away.
Everybody started laughing before he finished his sentence.
And then I try to determine whether I can pick the chains locks.
This lock is actually much simpler, and you're pretty positive you can pick it effortlessly.
Okay.
Roll with advantage.
Okay, with advantage and sleight of hand.
Oh,
Yeah, you pick it within a matter of seconds, and the lock falls free of the chains, and you pull the chains off of him. He goes, "Thank you very much, Master Dwarf."
You're welcome. And I go back to the lock.
Actually, while you were way busy with the lock on the chains, the kobold was actually busy trying to pull the lock out of the door frame.
you forget could you forget about the damn lock?
It's strong though. It must be blessed.
Yeah.
Well, it's not actually still in the door frame. It once it was no longer had a door holding it up, it fell down. But,
Fine, I take the lock and throw it across the room.
And I
Dexter's
go
gonna try to
pick
catch
it up. Put it in my bag to look at later.
Oh,
Fetch, door, fetch.
so Aiden momentarily walks away and grabs a bag of things in the back. Goes, they left all my stuff here. If I had only managed to break free of those chains, they would have had a nasty surprise.
What kind of
comes back.
surprise?
You realize he's actually got like breastplate armor as well as a sword and a crossbow. He's pretty well armed.
Oh,
but the thing is, they literally just left his stuff in his room with him and assumed he wouldn't get out of the chains.
wow, there's actually somebody more dumb than you. I look at Thrak.
You can't call me dumb, yet I'm the one that knows who visited us the other night, am I right? Stares right into your eyes.
I stare back too.
Give you,
Oh,
by the way,
gonna
the
get
kobold is
married
giving you
now.
the disappointed parent look. And I totally missed what Aaron was saying.
Are you
Go
two
ahead.
gonna get married now?
No!
Was that said in character, Aaron?
Yes. Because he's
I-
just that oblivious.
I turn and look at you with eyes of complete disappointment and anger.
And slip away around the corner.
Ivan just kind of looks around and looks at Datrus and goes, "You've got some strange companions, son."
Oh, he's a rather strange companion himself.
Yeah, he's
I
a
think
big-
strange is a point of view.
he's also a big crybaby.
As a person who was complaining about their guts a moment ago.
So what of the sword in the other room?
You know what?
Well-
Let me pull a knife out and cut your
That's,
stomach open and see how you like it.
That's the cursed sword of Zandalar. I wouldn't recommend messing with it.
Why? What's wrong with it?
It's
appears to be
cursed.
cursed.
It was sealed. It was sealed here by a priest of Belinus, but because Belinus's power cannot reach down here anymore, it's technically no longer sealed. The natives, however, have left it alone because they know better.
Father, was there any other person brought down here with you?
I had other people in my expedition, but they were all slain.
Well,
Orochi's men didn't consider them valuable enough to keep
out of
alive.
character, right? We're looking for a mayor, right?
Not really. That you knew he was in this part of the town, but you didn't hear anything about him being brought here. It's just that Harkin asked you to assassinate him, basically.
Oh, right.
And then I think most of you decided you weren't going to do that.
So, Father, I looked for you so long, and I just didn't want to go back empty-handed to an angry mother. Just that you're explained that I couldn't find you, so I kept looking for you. And it's good to see you. Are you well?
I am now that I'm not chained up anymore, and I'm sorry to worry you so much. Can't believe you came all the way here to find me. 2 continents away from where you started.
Well, he wouldn't shut up asking every single person he met with a pulse.
You know, I'd like to point out,
You're not
Kevin,
in the room.
that you're around the corner, so you're only faintly hearing bits and pieces of what they're saying.
Oh.
You got me in the room to talk to them.
Yeah. Shut your yap, Blizzard.
But I found I found information about the bright darkness here. I just couldn't decipher it. Yeah.
Keen eyes, we can decipher it together.
He runs over here. He goes, "There's all kinds of manuscripts and information in this room."
All right. Call the locksmith.
Yes.
If you could pry him away from this, you can pry him away from a lock.
What is it?
We got another lock for you to pick.
Oh. Here, move out of the way. Okay, and sleight of hand. Oh yeah. It's all that knowledge from researching the other lock.
You just look at the lock and it unlocks itself in terror.
The door gives a
That's
slight.
better.
You just see the lock grow two little legs and just starts running down the hall.
Ah! It's a mimic lock.
Goes, where is it? Where is it? Here. This paper. It mentions the bright darkness, but I can't read most of it. I'm not sure what language it's in.
Perhaps if we all look at it, maybe one of us can decipher it.
In fact, he hands it to you, Datris, and you realize it's written in Dwarvish.
Dwarvish. Oh!
Fish. Oh. Okay, so I guess I'll.
Father,
take a
it's
look at it.
Dwarvish. But you visit my mother's home so much. Don't you speak Dwarvish?
No, I when I was in the Land of Ice, I mainly relied on the elves to translate for me. I speak Elvish.
I slowly clap.
So,
I hate to admit it is probably the most spoken language that I don't actually know how to read or speak.
so I read the manuscript, and what does it say?
It's got it's got a long list of the names of various people that worked on the development of the bright darkness. It doesn't actually specify what it actually is, but the most noteworthy thing you see when reading it is the line that reads, "Taken to the Hall of the Mountain King for safekeeping."
Father, look at this. It says, taken to the Hall of the Mountain King. Does that mean anything?
There's an old dwarven kingdom to the west of the kingdom of Wadim. It's in the mountains. They must have taken it there before the dwarven city fell to the armies of the savage horde. Means it's gonna be in the midst of those ruins.
Don't sigh, Shoggoth. I'll tell you what, if we find treasure on the way, you'll get something pretty.
I get the feeling we're in for a long walk again.
Today's video.
For once, I'm actually with a lizard on that.
Oh, goody, we're going on another adventure.
That's the spirit!
And as you guys are talking, you actually begin to hear a metal clanging sound coming from down the hallway you came down to get here.
Yeah.
Here.
Where are those two?
Stay in this
tokens?
room. We're going to check and see if it's safe.
Draw a rapier. Yeah.
See,
Oh.
I
see
see spooks.
you see a metal man walking towards your direction that has steam randomly spurting out of his joints as he moves every now and then.
Oh,
And-
that's why you were searching for dwarven clockworks.
And a and
Wow.
out of character. I guess I'll mention what TC's referencing. I had commented that when I searched D&D Clockworks on Google image search, the first image on the second line is actually his mage from our Planescape campaign. Because the artist that made it actually posted it on the D&D subreddit. But back to the game. Next to the machine is a robed man who has octopus tentacles sprouting out at random parts of his body. And has a third eye. Did the image pop up for you guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Priest of Lush.
Yeah.
Can you see the future with that?
He goes, I sensed the foul presence here had faded, and I was coming to see what had happened. Good to see that normal people are here instead of mongrel filth.
Fine, normal.
You're not going to eat me, hopefully.
No, not at all.
I'm contemplating it.
You hush.
Because
She's not my punk, anyways.
this contraption has a message for you.
Message for you, is that?
There's a gem on the automaton's hat that a beam of light comes out of, and you see the image of Frederick Gnomestein, the mayor, appear before you. And he goes, so you guys are the troublemakers that have been running around in my city.
I'm
Does he
sorry.
always
could you
speak like
try-
he's got marbles in his
Uh,
mouth?
I'm sorry. Could you try to say that again? What?
Datrus just smiles and goes, "Oh, as a single gentleman, how wonderful!"
I grab a single
Just
strand of
slowly
his
look at Datrus, then slowly look back to the image.
I grab a single strand of hair on Datra's head and yank it out.
Why would you do that?
Shogun's gonna make a voodoo doll.
She's gonna start singing If You Want to View Paradise.
Very
Contemplate.
peculiar, you lot.
We get
Oh, it's
that
actually
a
a
lot.
live image. Hi.
We get that a lot.
I understand you were talking to Harkin. You're not gonna try to kill me, are you?
Oh, no, not at all. Not.
About that, we were given a job for that, but we've kind of quietly denied it.
For the best. He might have interfered with you if you knew you weren't gonna help him.
Okay.
So, good sir, what do you have? Is there a reason you're here right now, or do you need us to come speak to you in person?
Oh. Well, if you don't need anything else in the city, I can help expedite your return to the surface.
Everything that we overheard that this thing we're looking for is on the surface, is it not?
Yeah, you have no reason to
Yeah.
be down here anymore.
I guess that's the best offer. It's better than a long walk. Looking at the others.
You won't get any argument from me.
Goes, "The priest to explain the rest to you. Mainly because I don't want to keep doing that voice.
I was gonna say, I'm about to start to bitch at the guy if he doesn't speak. He doesn't start speaking.
Oh
Drugs are bad. Drugs are bad. Don't do drugs.
Can we move on?
anyway.
Moving on.
I swear, lying is violent.
Oh, quite.
Quite.
About to honk a horn in my mic.
I need a gong.
The priest says, there's a device you can use to get to the surface very quickly. It hasn't been used before, but we know it works. After all, its very creation is the reason Lashes sent this city to the bottom of the sea. She was angry that the people of Garash had come up with a method of traveling without going through the actual sea itself. Teleportation device, you see. No one here's used it though because it's a one-way ticket.
Okay. Actually, did he say where does it drop us off at?
Theoretically, it could have previously sent anyone to anywhere in the world, but its power's a little more limited than that now. It should be able to get you to the port town that you came from.
Okay. I forget.
Yes.
Was the ship supposed to wait on the surface for us, or did they actually head back?
I think she was basically gonna just
Yeah.
come back if the sea elf like let her know that you guys needed a ride, because she doesn't. She wasn't really sure that you guys were gonna survive and come back, so she wasn't gonna just wait around.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So
But
yeah,
he does,
a teleport to the closest town would be nice.
He does mention though, but while all the rats and hyenas that were serving that abomination have seemingly just dropped dead after you slew him, there are still other followers of Orochi hanging around that area, though we're not really sure who they're working for because they seem to have abandoned the person they were actually supposed to be taking orders from. So, in order to aid you, I'm going to offer you the chance to bathe in the light of the Orb of Restoration. It will be as if you've had your daily rest without actually doing so, just by being bathed in the divine light of the sea goddess.
Lovely.
Fair enough.
Quite generous of you, sir.
It's a save crystal.
Yeah, so he walks up and holds up an orb that it releases a bright green light that covers the party. Everybody hit the long rest button on your character sheet.
I saw they come in the green flavor.
So we have a refreshing.
Nothing for me. Because
Look,
I was already healed up. And...
He does look at Thrak and say, though it won't recharge your magical items, those are still going to be spent.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. That's what I used. I probably used my shield, and I used
your
my
shield
beads.
and the ring. Yeah, you used your shield and the ring. That's what you did during the fight, because those were more guaranteed things than having to actually directly hit.
Well, the beads weren't guaranteed, but they were actually still managing to hit that AC. So it's just like, go ahead, keep using them.
goes, he directs you to the building the device is in, and then he takes his leave.
Don't call us, we call you.
Kevin, you gotta hit the long rest button on your sheet.
Oh, sorry.
If we're not really interested in this cursed sword at all, I say we can just move on.
Okay.
Alright.
If anyone actually tries to go for the cursed sword, the paladin has a slapping hand for you. It's cursed, leave it alone. Now that someone said out loud, it's cursed. So I'll take that to no. Did everything just hang up? Dang it, everything's just hit a lag spike. Just a moment.
Cursed.
There we go.
What happened, Matt?
There we
Oh,
go.
perfect.
Sorry, everything just froze for a moment there.
Everything okay?
Yeah, it's just the computer doing one of its stupid little hang-ups. I don't know what causes it, it just occasionally has a hang-up. There, it's back to normal. I've seen the stream and everything.
Alright.
Okay.
I swear it's actually probably our internet, but I don't know for sure what's actually causing it, because I noticed that it'll stop streams too, even though the recordings will be fine.
This is just a temporary thing until I actually set up what's going to happen next. But
okay.
but the place you have to go to is actually only a couple blocks away from the temple, so you get there, in about a half hour. And you end up you find yourself walking out into like a wide open square in front of the building, and standing in the middle of the square, just smiling at you, you see a little girl in rags.
That's Rags?
Yeah, I mean, robe.
They're not very good-looking robes.
Rose and Maiden?
Hanako?
He goes, "Oh wow, you're the adventurers that have been running around the town doing things. I didn't expect to see you here."
I suddenly have a really strange feeling.
Yeah,
As Devin said,
I
you
keep
get
an
mad.
eye out. Is that we're conversing with the girl, just making sure.
You guys actually notice that there are some kobolds and goblins starting to walk up around you guys.
Oh,
She goes, "Are you guys here to use that weird device in the building behind me?"
Immediately draw a rapier.
I also draw my rapier.
He goes, "Oh, I thought I'd be able to have more fun with you. I guess I'll have to call out Mr. Biggs." You hear a really loud noise as an ogre comes barreling out of the building behind her.
You should have. Really, you shouldn't have.
You just had to go piss off the little girl, didn't you?
She was
She was already pissed! And I
Roll for
pissed
It was
initiative.
all a ruse.
Roll for initiative.
I stand by what I said.
You're an asshole.
And you're a stupid lizard, your point?
I'm not stupid.
At the moment?
Although
yes,
I
you are.
think I know what tiefling that is. Oh. I had advantage on. Sorry about that. Double check.
I don't think that actually does anything when you roll initiative because there's no advantage
14 plus
to
a
it.
15 plus 3.
Yeah,
It does. That should be a 17
That's
instead.
17. I'll just change it.
Well, at least Kashi's happy.
Finally, I win.
Oh gosh, I have to ask since they're here. What do the kobolds look like?
Oh, you mean what color are they?
Yeah.
They're probably red.
Just
Where's
a
the
normal red, I assume.
Yeah,
What is the thing between the ogre and the girl?
a hobgoblin.
Oh,
Hobgoblins. Hobgoblins.
At least it's not the Green
to
Goblin.
Hobgoblin.
Oh fuck! I gotta open the PDF real quick. I forgot to.
if it was the Green Goblin, he'd be flying around us, just cackling like an idiot, going.
Flying around on that guider thing, and he's throwing that weird pumpkin bomb. And he's wearing that dumb Power Rangers mask, even though he's scary without it on.
Gotta actually go to the page in the monster manual for this thing, since it's not actually in the freaking compendium for Roll20 unless you buy the monster manual, which I didn't because
Right.
I didn't feel like it. Wait, I said 286, not 186. You fucking thing. All right. And actually, I actually have to roll for somebody else because he's actually here.
Wow. Evil child.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know what she actually is, so I'm not gonna put the actual monster name in the thing if you don't know what they are, because that would
Right.
kind of like spoilers.
Yeah. Don't you know?
All right, I just need to get a couple monster character sheets open for this. Kobold. Most of these probably aren't going to last that long because these are like level 1 enemies. But there's
Chunky
just,
salt for fighting.
there's just a decent number of them.
Ah,
Alright, now I can change the music because I got everything set up.
huzzah.
Shogoth, you're going first, apparently.
Mm.
Okay. Okay, firebolt that one bug guy that's in the front lead.
Goblin that's at the front.
Or goblin. I don't know why I said bug.
That's a hit. You just didn't do too much damage.
Sadly.
Yeah, you caught him in the shoulder. He's like, ah! Why?
I like to watch you dance.
This kobold is going to move up and attack Thordor.
Oh, did you add the 5 to my initiative?
Oh yeah, hold on.
Yeah,
That actually puts you at a 17 as well.
Yeah.
What's your dex?
My dex, let me see here.
I think it's lower than yours.
Yeah, mine's just +2.
Okay, yeah, mine's at +3, so yeah, I would still be higher.
Mhm.
That's
Alright, so
usually what they go for a tiebreaker on.
Tries to
But if the dex is the same.
actually no, you know what?
That they roll 2-side die, I don't know.
I'm gonna assume this one was just stupid. Yeah, he's gonna try to stab Thor. Wow, really? I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, he just jabs Thordor in the shoulder with a dagger and he's like, ah!
Once again, I stand by the kobolds are stupid.
Picky little lizard, you.
Come here, you little spoon.
I have no claims on the extended family.
Ogre just
Oh.
comes rushing forward.
Oh shit!
Thump, 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 thump.
When did they start running? When did they get so fast?
Giants actually move a lot of feet at a time because they're
God,
taller.
very big. Yeah.
They're taller, so they take bigger steps when they move.
They got big knees.
He goes, me smash hated Oni.
Oh dear.
He doesn't like your face.
I noticed.
And he missed.
Woo.
And 11's the lowest damage.
Now, because it's two die. It's two
One,
die.
max and a lowest. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
one of the. Okay, never mind. Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot that blue.
The blue literally means you got the lowest and the highest at the
Yeah.
same time.
I'm
But yeah,
gonna,
he does
I'm
do a
gonna
lot of
trust
damage
that
because he's got a
Thordor-
huge ass strength bonus.
I'm gonna trust that Thordor can handle that other kobold right now, and the
Yeah.
ogre seems to be the biggest problem here. So,
Yeah.
swipe. Oh, and the people are around me and already in base with it, so I get to have a bonus.
Mhm.
Okay, keep the advantage on. Gonna hit it, and we might be smiting it if I hit it. This one's gonna need it. Right.
That's quite a bit of you hit. And that's quite a bit of damage just from your freaking hit.
Smite it! Boom!
What 2d8 added to it?
Yep.
Tell me who to smite, and they shall be smoten.
Who that mean that they sight shall snuff it? Amen. There it goes.
Ooh.
That's you did freaking 27 damage to him.
Wow.
He just freaking walked up, missed, and then you just freaking smited him in his knee, and he's like, ah, and he almost falls over.
Damn.
Don't fuck with my god! Spins rapier, gets ready for another attack, and raises his shield, trying to block his snout.
Aww.
Gash, it's your turn.
I'm little, but I have a stinger.
Alright. I'm going to cast Entangle on this, on this square here in the middle.
Okay, I'm trying to remember. Click the spell because I'm trying to remember what exactly it does.
Let me see.
I think it slows down their movement.
Yeah, it entangles people and makes.
Yeah, I think they got to make
strength.
a strength check to get
Yeah.
free from it, basically. Yeah. Strength saving throw. Restrained. What's your character's spell DC? It should say at the top of your spells.
Top of the spells. Save DC is 13.
Okay. So they gotta make a 13 strength check to be able to move at a normal speed when they go.
And 20-foot square. So
Oh
it
no!
gets its own
Actually,
version?
it can't move. It can't move unless they make a saving throw to move.
Oh wait, no, wow, no wait. It's a square though. It's not a radius.
Right, it's a 20-foot square.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna say it caught the hobgoblin and those 3 goblins.
20 foot,
Here.
20 foot across, because then if it was across, then it'd be
No,
centered on
it's just 20 foot, not 20
Yeah,
foot radius.
so like 10
It'd be-
feet this
it'd be-
way, 10 feet that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'd get these.
It wouldn't get the 2 goblins on the side.
Right. It would get everything except for these 2 goblins.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got that figured out. So it is Kashi's turn. And you got a big ass ogre in front of you.
Not for long. What do I? At the Wendigo. Okay, I'm gonna rage
Oh boy.
and two-handed.
Okay. not a whole lot of damage, but that is that will be a 9 because of your rage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got him with a nasty slash across the chest, but it just didn't affect him anywhere near as much as Thrax smite.
Well, he does have the power of God on his hand. I have the power of pure anger.
Sword or
An
your
anime.
turn. An anime.
I'm gonna use my rapier to attack the kobold to attack me.
Stab him
Okay.
back.
Yep. He goes, ow! Just gets stabbed and collapses.
Yay!
That was fast.
Kobolds.
The kobold in the team points and laughs.
Yeah.
Pathetic
Kobolds only
cousins!
regular kobolds only have 5 HP. They're weaker than goblins are. This one over here is going to move a little bit, and he's going to use his sling on Akashi. Akashi, a stone just whizzes past your head and fails to hit you.
It's like a total death stare as he turns and looks his head at the goal, and he's like, "Oh."
Look out, they're throwing hard candy.
Here, I'm going to do this. I'll leave that drawing there, but I'm going to move the tokens up so they're not underneath the drawing.
Been doodling, haven't you?
The hobgoblin's turn.
Tangling vines.
Oh, can he actually reach anybody from where he is? No, the ogre's too fat. He's in the way. Oh, he does have a longbow.
Oh,
Heck, let's see if he can even move if he wanted to. He
Oh,
can.
Wow.
He moves up slightly and fires at. Say he fires at Aiden with his longbow.
no.
Uh-oh.
It just pings off of Aiden's breastplate, and he's like, "Ah, that was close."
That's just what you said.
You failed to hit me, sir.
Message, sir.
It's a message, sir.
He hates you.
Well then, whereabouts fair play then? And he swings at the ogre with his longsword. Oh no, you saw the name of his magic weapon. Ogre, the ogre's like, ah, 1,000 cuts. Why?
That's a good quote.
1,000 cuts.
No, the what?
Well, it's easy.
It's easy.
But
I just realized, does it say? No, it doesn't say what's making the saving throw. Okay, well, she managed to save, so she can move.
I don't know, this little girl creeps me out.
Let's see. What does she have to possibly use? She looks at the group and goes, I think you'll do. And she points at Gash.
Oh no.
Aaron, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, double no.
Alright, let's see here. Where do I find Steve?
It should be next to your
It should be
saving throws are
next
next
to
to
your
your
stats.
Oh, no.
Saving throws for wisdom is there's a list of saving throws next to your stats, and there should be wisdom.
What she is.
trying to find it.
It's near the top. Near the top of the stats, there should be like a little small
Yeah.
list next to it.
You know where it says where you got strength and everything? It's right underneath proficiency bonus.
Yeah, it's literally right next to the lower hand corner of strength. You have the saving throws, which start with strength, dexterity, and
It's
everything
in between.
down.
It's in between your stats and your
I see
and
it.
your
All right.
HP.
Yep, I see it. All right, wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Oh God!
Uh-oh.
No.
You suddenly feel compelled to attack your allies.
No.
Luckily, it's not your turn right now.
But no one else
My-
here probably knows it.
No, nobody else realizes it. You just all of a sudden must help child.
I'll be tempted to attack whichever one is against their alignment.
Must help, child.
And
She's so kawaii.
Kobold runs up and uses his sling at Akashi. That misses. Beatrice, it's your turn.
I would have heard
Okay.
it. if I did it.
I'm probably really ticked at the Hobgoblin for trying to hit. Datch is probably ticked at a Hobgoblin right now. So, so what is my radius for Magnify Gravity? Can I center it on the Hobgoblin and hit the 2 kobolds?
You mean goblins?
Oh, yeah, goblins.
Yes.
Magnify
Do the
Gravity.
greenskins look like kobolds to you?
Yeah, just hit.
No,
this
that's the
button for this
greenskins.
one. That's actually pretty nice damage for once. Okay, DC 13
Yay.
Constitution. Hobgoblin saving throw. Succeeded.
Jeez.
Goblin saving throw.
Those might fail.
Left.
Wow.
Right. One on the right failed. One on the left is still dead anyhow, though, because he took too much damage even
Yep.
after saving.
Yep,
I'm
if
gonna
their
be
hit
right
points are
back.
low enough, they still get squished.
This goblin's turn. Runs up and attacks Kashi with his scimitar. I figured one of them would hit sooner or later, but I guess that's one
Lowest amount of
damage because of the
possible.
rage. That's like what, one damage because of the rage?
That's right, they take a negative to damage, don't they?
They take only do half damage when you hit someone that's raging. So that should only be
Depends on if you round down.
usually
Or...
round down, yeah.
Half
You-
damage round down.
You just got hit in the arm and you're just like, what the fuck was that?
Oh, I'm gonna murder you.
Okay. This other goblin has to try and make a save to see if he can move. Wow, that entangle is just not holding anyone in place.
Good job, Nikki.
Runs up and attacks Thrak. I think that's a hit.
17?
8 damage.
I think I'm an 18 actually. Yep. Nope,
Oh,
it
yeah,
doesn't
you're
hit.
right.
Ping!
Yeah, 17 is your health. Yeah. You
Shoot bash!
block it with the shield. He's like, ah, curses.
You need to be faster than that.
This
That's why I'm getting
goblin
like really high damage rolls, but
they're not hitting. This one's gonna run up and attack Thordor, who's not here to see
That
if
one
he
might
gets
hit.
hit.
For minimum damage.
Yeah, he hits Thordor for 3 damage. Last kobold moves up a little bit and uses his sling on Thordor.
Isn't that one goblin in the tangled stuff actually supposed to be dead?
No,
Why is it they're hitting?
No, there was one.
Thordor?
There was one to his left. There was one to his left that died.
I thought the
Okay.
right one also didn't get
No,
rolled.
he made his saving throw. The the one that didn't make his saving throw actually took enough damage to die because he was already injured.
Yeah, I'm back.
You got hit a bunch while you were AFK.
Yeah, I can see that.
That
like,
goblin
why
is going to use his bow to shoot at Thrak.
Why is everybody able
That's
to
a hit.
hit the dwarf but not able to hit Akashi? That's what I'm wondering.
The dwarf only has 13 armor class. He's only
Yeah.
wearing leather armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like our being able to be hit isn't exactly the only defining factor. It's being able to be hit in a part that's vulnerable. So
Right.
that's why everything
Okay.
factors in armor class,
Show,
not just the
Shogoth,
armor, but the dexterity and everything like that.
Yes.
roll perception.
Okay.
Roll perception, because you might be realizing your friend is acting weird.
Well, that's gonna be bad because this is +0 right now.
Well, it might not be a high perception needed. We'll see.
I don't know what
Actually, not bad.
compulsion.
Oh, that's
Um,
actually not bad.
Basically,
I
you're
don't
not
know
gonna
what
get.
the symbol to do for compulsion. Is that this one? Maybe
That'll
it's
work.
There's not really a
That-
symbol for it. You just have to
Yeah.
leave a marker or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, that's basically. I'm gonna have to tell you what your character's doing, but you're still gonna have to make the rolls.
Mm,
Yup. You guys still
Um,
roll for damaging people.
Okay,
But
so
you heard Gash muttering something weird to himself, but you're also realized there's a big ass ogre that's very close to you when there's only a couple people in between you and it.
can I do burning hands from here?
You can't without hitting your allies that are in between
Yeah,
you
not
and the
without
enemy.
lighting the Oni in front of you on fire.
I'm probably going to be asking for hurting for this, but you could theoretically move over here and do it.
That is
But
true.
but you would be
Yeah.
leaving Datris nothing between Datris and Gasniki. But I think you're okay with that.
Yeah, because burning hands does have a high chance of killing that goblin and badly injuring the ogre. But it's up to you because you're going to put yourself in a more dangerous position
Yeah.
if you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you'll put
that
yourself-
puts you right in the front line.
Granted, you got better HP than the other caster, but only by 4.
He's
Let's
going
do it.
transit.
Let's do it.
Okay. "13 dexterity saving throw. I'll do the goblin first. Actually, goblins actually have high dex. But he failed! He's dead.
Don't fail.
Bleh.
He turned to ash.
Let's see if the ogre with his -1 can manage it. No, he can't. Oh, it burns. Why?
Why does everything Crunk loves light on fire?
I am burning. Maybe it was that casserole I had yesterday.
So
Never
many
eating
angry,
Mexican again.
so many angry who kill. I still don't like Oni. Die. Fuck. Thrak.
That should not be that funny.
Just hit
I am
ogre.
tempted
Fuck.
to murder a goblin. I'm not sure if I will murder the goblin, but I'm tempted.
There's still an
can I?
ogre in front of you.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Is what kind of state does the ogre look in after all of this smacking about?
He looks like you could take him out with a lucky shot because he's not got a whole lot of fight left in him.
Well, I've got a bonus to hit, so let's try it. I'm gonna crack him one across the chin again. I'm not gonna smite this time, but I am gonna give him a what for.
Well, do it.
What for?
That's a hit. Yeah, he's just trying angrily yelling because he failed to hit again, and you just stab him right in the nipple the right way, and he's just and falls over.
Did it have to be in the nipple?
Yes.
Ogre Slayer!
He just waves his rapier over his head now.
You know what? Just because he's such a huge corpse, I'm actually gonna leave his
Yeah.
thing there as memory because of the fact that you can't. It's
You're gonna have to
If
walk
you-
around that thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you walk over him, you'll move at half speed because he's too big to just act like his body isn't there.
That's actually very reasonable.
Big fleshy lump on the ground.
Okay, the bad moment. Let's see. I gotta look at Gash's character sheet to decide what.
The GM now peeks at your character sheet and goes, "What shall I do?"
You compel me to lay on hands, everybody. Or,
I mean, on the
healing word.
on the one hand, on the one hand, you don't really have any particularly good offensive spells to like hurt somebody. So
But I do have a moon touch scimitar. And a spear.
quick healing word.
Quick healing word. Okay.
Yep.
Oh
Oink.
no.
Suddenly the hobgoblin looks like he's in slightly better shape.
Oh.
And
Okay, I was worried it's gonna be worse. I was worried that was gonna be for the ogre.
I know, right?
Now, do I assume
and
do
and
we have
then roll with your scimitar to try and hit Akashi.
Alright.
Oh.
I unseize my scimitar, my hand's shaking. I'm like sweating, trying to fight against it. Boing!
You missed, but Akashi definitely noticed that.
I was gonna say I'm surprised he didn't swing at me considering I'm right in front of him.
Can I speak or anything, or do you just like see my lips like kind of tremble and I'm like trying to like fight against it?
Your character's basically just rambling. You can't hurt her.
Yeah, you have no control whatsoever. You're just wiped by the spell at this point.
Can't hurt her. We can't hurt her.
Akashi, you're in a really odd position here.
Well, this guy's dead, so I can move through that just fine.
Yes, but I'm going to point out if you walk away from Gash, you will prompt an attack of opportunity.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm being compelled,
because Gash is currently an enemy.
and I just struck at you.
I mean, granted, even if he hits you, you probably won't take that much damage because you're raging.
Right.
But and you've got a pretty good idea of what it is that's controlling him.
Yeah, let's move up to here and beat the crap out of the little girl.
5,
Okay,
10,
Gash, make
15,
another attack
20.
roll.
Yep.
Okay. Let's
Make
see
an attack
here.
roll. Probably not gonna do much. Oh!
The funny thing is, though, is that crit only did 5 damage while
Yep.
he's raging, so it's only 2 damage.
Only 2 damage.
That's Jesus Christ.
Okay, roll to attack the evil little girl.
Stop controlling my friends.
That just barely hit.
Ooh,
Wow.
the wump.
And I'm going to just say the fact that you actually hit her caused her to decide to drop the charade.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
A change of tokens.
Let's see who it really is. Oh.
Oh.
I think her initiative was like 7 before.
Something
Yeah.
fairly low, yes. Double checking to see if I can see what that is. Yeah, that's a succubus, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let me see. I can actually check. I can actually scroll up and check what the original initiative roll was. It was a 6.
Yeah, basically you lump the little girl into the ground and the little girl stands back up suddenly a full-on demoness.
Yeah. It's like, you're gonna regret that. Thorador, it's your turn.
The one that's right immediately in front of me. My rapier.
Okay. That is a hit.
And it's
And actually, you get a sneak attack
sneak
because Thrak is within melee range of him.
Yep.
You just go, oh god! You stab him in the throat and he falls over. Kobold. Like, you must not hurt the mistress. Runs up and tries to stab Akashi with a dagger. Fails miserably.
Figures.
Just realize this entire army is made up of nothing but fanboys.
And actually, he's got
Simps.
he didn't move out of the ensnare, so he actually has to strength save again if he wants to move. And he's stuck this time. I won't let you. He just freaking shoots his bow at Akashi. Wow. These are some awful crits.
2 damage again.
Yes. What is with these crits?
Actually, no, 1 damage.
1 damage
Yeah,
is right.
1 damage.
Yeah, 1 damage.
Aiden gets his turn. You know, I forgot last time he's supposed to actually get 2 attacks. Well, he's gonna whomp that goblin.
That's
He missed.
fine by me. I
He
have
hit.
a target.
He hit with the second attack and killed him. And then he jumps on top of the ogre. He's like, who's next?
Are you not entertained? Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Oh, did we
I
lose
thought
Ozzie?
everything went quiet.
No, I think it was Zeref. I think Zeref disconnected and reconnected.
You there, Sarah?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Was it because you thought Ozzy was going to be talking, but you weren't hearing?
Yeah,
anything?
I just heard Ozzy something go quiet for a
I
moment,
didn't
like,
hear anything.
and then I heard a distant doom.
She just barely successfully clawed Kashi for 4 damage. He's slowly getting cut down though, because he's getting hit even if it's not for a lot of damage. Because he's down to like half health now almost. Kobold gonna shoot at Akashi with his sling for 2 damage.
Gee.
Well, it adds up, but still.
Yeah.
Oh, the little nicks.
I could use a heal soon.
Yeah, Datris, you realize the situation is very bad, and you've noticed there's the succubus on the field now, and you're fully aware of what they are.
Fully aware of what they are, and I'm like,
We have a paladin as well.
yeah, and I'm trying to figure out how Dashes can handle this. Dashes is like,
Does Smite do extra damage against Fiends?
yes. Yes, it
Double-
does. Undead
Double
and
check. But I'm
Being
pretty sure any
undead.
demon or something like that.
Yeah. Datris goes, on one hand, she is very attractive. On the other hand, she did hurt my friend. So I'm going to
Where do you
magic missile all 3 on her.
all 3 on the succubus, so that's 8 damage.
No, it didn't add the +1, I don't think. Yeah, it didn't add the +1. So it's
So that was actually 11 damage.
right.
Undead or fiend gets an additional 1d8 on top of it, yes.
Okay. Kobold over here. I must intercept. Runs up and swings at Thrak with his dagger. And bounces off his shield harmlessly. This goblin has to see if he can move. He can't. He shoots at Aiden with his bow
That's it.
and misses.
He's still going to get death sentence.
Shogoth. This is where it would have actually been really good if you had listened to me and taken the sleep spell, because you could have just put Gash to sleep.
Yeah, I like killing things more.
I mean, isn't there like a physical subdue as well?
You could technically grapple Gash to keep him from doing anything.
Should I?
I wouldn't recommend it with your character. You
Oh,
don't got a high strength stat.
Yeah. good
I mean,
point.
like a knockout type thing instead of a punch or attack. I mean,
I
So
think
these-
I think punching somebody automatically knocks them out instead of KOing them, but it doesn't do much damage.
I had the silliest picture in my head where Gashniki's like fighting a character going, "Don't fall for the charm spell." Actually, I'm not charmed. I just think she's on. I'm just trying to score some points with her.
Which would have been really awkward when she was still in her disguise.
Yeah.
Like now she's not in her disguise. Anyways,
Magic missile?
And the succubus.
I was gonna say the kobolds or the goblins, or mix of.
yeah,
Unless
you can.
Or do you
can-
think I should just focus fire?
Okay, so the macro still is not at the bottom of the screen for you guys, right?
Right.
So you can either split it 3 different ways, or all 3 on
Let
one
me
person.
try. Try clicking on your token. Does something appear now?
Okay. There's like a little orb.
Oh yeah. I
If
see
that-
magic.
If
Missile.
that's what
Next
you
to the arrow up in the upper left.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Like-
that you can use that instead of typing it repeatedly or clicking the spell repeatedly.
Okay, so just click that.
Just hit that. Well, hit it 3 times. Now, are you splitting these up, or are they all hitting one target?
What would you recommend?
I'm not giving
I
you
know.
advice. I'm the DM.
I know. Split it up between the 3 nearby kobolds.
That might
Okay, so
actually
you're just
eliminate
gonna
two of them.
go from left to right
Um,
with the ones you did.
yeah.
Okay.
Pew, pew. I think it's
I'm
the
in
one
pain, but I'm not dead. Correct.
really badly hurt. I'm not dead.
Ah,
Well, at least I have 2 more kobolds skulls under my boot.
all right. As much as I want to be over there to pounce on the succubus, 5, 10, 15, 20. Stab!
Phrasing.
As much as I want to be over there to fight the succubus, this guy over here needs some tackling, and I'm gonna smack him. I cannot get advantage right now, though, so regular rapier we go.
Oh,
Still hit him.
Yeah, he cries out in pain. He's like, "Ah, you mother!"
More where that came from.
Ash.
Raise my shield ready for a blow. Uh-oh.
You're using cure wounds on the succubus.
Oh, that magic missile did nothing.
That's the last of my spell
That's the
slots.
last of your
so-
spell slots. Yeah.
The magic missile, it does nothing.
The goggles, they do nothing.
Oh, here. You need me to roll, right?
Yeah, I need you to click the spell
so
to
that
roll.
was Cure Wounds.
Yep. Actually, I want to check something real quick. How long does Entangle last? It lasts up to 1 minute. Actually, I'm gonna say that her charming you actually broke your concentration on the Entangle, so that's actually
Most
cleared
likely
out.
did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you healed her for 6 health, and that's your whole turn because that's not a bonus action like Healing Word is. Kashi, you got a kobold on your left and a succubus in front of you.
Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
Don't know what else to do.
I'm still gonna focus on the bigger threat. The kobold can just knot my ankles.
20 damage. You just outperformed the heal she just got. Ah! Stupid Oni. Mordor.
Okay. I am going to join in on this hobgoblin attack. And then here's the rapier.
He's dead.
I
One less
thought the
hobgoblin.
hobgoblin was going to be a little more tougher than that, but okay.
It took some damage from that gravity thing earlier.
Oh,
plus
that's true.
Strack, and then
Yeah, the only reason he was still alive, the only reason he didn't get killed by Thrak is because Gash healed him with healing word. That's the only reason.
Oh yeah.
That's the only reason he was still standing. The kobold next to Akashi keeps stabbing like, leave her alone! 2 damage.
Oh.
Aiden's turn. Gave you the old one too. Here's the one. You're dead.
There's no need for the 2.
Here's the 2.
Oh.
Oh.
He hit the succubus for 5 damage.
Whoa.
She's
I-
kind of pissed. She can't charm another person because she already used the ability once.
Kind of a shitty succubus, if I'm to be honest.
Well, they're not really supposed to fight people straight up like this. She kind of didn't expect you to get through the ogre and everything else.
I stand by what I said.
Oh,
You underestimate your ogre!
you're sucking me. It's
That-
Dice roller d20 plus 5. Trying to attack Kashi still. Oh wow, that's a critical hit.
Oh dear.
Wow.
No.
2d6 plus 3 is 5 damage. He's actually close to dropping though, and the only person that can
Back away soon. Nobody can heal me.
the only person that can heal him is Thrak because Gash used up all his spells to heal the enemy.
Yeah,
I have one more spell slot left.
I looked towards Strack. It's like, yeah, you may want to go take care of that.
Oh,
Yeah,
you,
focus
also
on
have
done.
you also have to remember Thrak has lay on hands.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. I would have got my lay on hands back, wouldn't I?
yeah.
Uh,
Just
I
didn't
assume he's still
recharge your
using that as
shield or
full
your
action.
ring.
So, Datrus is going to look at his friends and try to help him. Though I think at this point, being the dork he is, friend is a strong word for they have for Datrus. But he's going to put 2 magic missiles on her and 1 magic missile on the goblin to try to shoot at his father.
Okay, and now you got the macro to use now, so you don't got to spam the thing.
Oh, come on.
All the goblins dead,
Hooray.
and the succubus takes 5 damage.
Hooray.
Shogoth,
Shogoth.
back to you. There's literally only one enemy left on the field now that's not a charmed ally.
If I move here, can
What do you want to do?
I burn him if I'm right here?
That's kind of an odd angle. You'd hit somebody else in the cone.
Damn it.
That's not what I wanted to do. I was trying to undo your move, but it don't work that way. I think you were right here.
Yeah, give or take.
You can Akeshi slap Gash.
I want to burn her.
Yeah, you technically could just burn her and Gash.
Oh, that is true.
Although
You might catch Akashi in that too, right?
Not if you angle it.
The angle.
Depends on the angle of the cone. You can get both of those two, not Akashi at the same time.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. If she runs up
That
next
goes-
to, if she runs up next to Akashi and shoots it forward, it would hit Gash and the
Yeah.
succubus.
Sorry, Gash.
No.
Wake up, you dummy!
You should have
Okay.
thought of that.
Gash,
before-
Gash, make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity
I-
saving
I-
throw. Away.
I believe you, Nikki.
I believe. Oh wow!
Okay, so that's only 4
Oh.
damage. Please stop drawing right now.
Sorry.
Succubus saved as well,
Damn it.
which brings the damage down to 2 because she has fire resistance.
Ah,
Of course she does.
of course she does. Damn it. I didn't think about that.
So, do I take 2 damage then?
You know, you
I'll
take 4 damage
You take
because
4
you're not a fiend that has resistance to fire damage.
Fire, yeah.
Oh.
Thrak.
Oh. Does that wake me up at all?
Oh yeah, actually, you get to make another Wisdom saving throw because you took damage.
Alrighty. Let's see here.
Let the wisdom
Come
save
on,
happen
Nick.
first.
Come on, Nikki.
You just barely snapped out of it
Yes.
Ooh.
because you had to make a DC 15 save to get out of it.
I like to think that the partially being burned helps step him out.
Yeah.
I'm a double
Yeah.
check.
Well,
Here comes
where
Thrak
am I?
to save the
Nikki, your shirt's on fire. You might want to take care of
Oh,
that.
jeez.
That sounds about
Start
right.
patting at it frantically.
And here comes Thrak to save the day.
Yeah, double checking something. Can I use lay on hands as a bonus?
No,
It's
It's gonna have to be a full action, isn't it?
but she is pretty beat up, and you probably, if you smite, it would probably.
It would probably kill her because I also get a
You're-
D3 if I hit.
You're assuming. You don't know how much health
5,
she has
10,
left.
15, 20, 25. I do have 30 movement, yes?
Yes. Oh, you do have an advantage because she's surrounded.
Yes, she is massively surrounded. I get to have advantage on my
There actually
smacking
are
roll.
quite a few turns before she gets her turn, so there's a
Dun,
good
dun,
chance
dun,
even if you
dun,
don't kill her,
dun,
she's
dun,
gonna die
dun,
before
dun,
then.
dun, 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 dun. Du, 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 du. Whap!
9 plus
9
3d8.
plus 3d8. Because she's a
Oh.
fiend.
She got
Oh.
Be
whapped.
smited!
Boom!
That is
3.
23. Yeah, 23.
Yeah, 20.
Ow.
Yeah, she almost falls down to one knee, like, you freaking reptile.
You're welcome.
Yash, you're
Hey.
kind of in a bad mood because you just snapped out of being charmed.
Thrak gave her that whap.
Yeah, I'm gonna take out my scimitar and try to finish her off. You nasty hoppy.
Well, you hit her, but she's not quite down.
Smash, smash, Akashi.
Akashi, it's your turn. You're not in good shape, but she don't look like she's any better off.
I'm actually gonna try to play this one safe and back away.
I will point out that does cause
That,
an
that
attack
causes an attack of
Right.
opportunity.
Actually, wait, no.
Disengage.
He can use his action to disengage.
Oh, that's
to
right.
avoid it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can back away if you're not going to do anything else except move away from her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thordor.
Wrong thing. I move here
Oh, here
and
comes
attack
Kill,
her.
kill, steal.
Backstab! Backstab! That's... Steal the kill, Thordor, is what you do. 11 damage.
Yeah. He pierces her through the back and just comes out the front, and she's just like, "You stupid mortals!" And she disappears in a puff of smoke.
But I thought you liked being penetrated.
God.
There is so much wrong with that.
Freezing!
Dang it, TZ.
Of course, take a quote from a terrible game for a ironic situation.
You killed me.
Good.
Thrak walks up to Akashi really quick and lay it on hands, and you get 10 hit points back.
I rubbed some of the burnt parts of fabric off of Nikki. Sorry about that, kid.
Oh, it's alright. Snap me out of it anyway.
By the
Yeah,
way,
that's,
out of character, congratulations. You beat a challenge rating 4 monster.
Woo! Woo! Wait, does that mean I get to become a monster then?
No.
Oh.
That's not how turn into animal works.
I then slap you in the back of your head. You damn idiot! I thought I trained you better not to gain possessed like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I won't let it happen again.
That's what you said the last time you got possessed.
She just succubused me.
The kobold walks up, does comment, "She did have a bust," and walks away.
I'm gonna be honest. Out of character, I thought she was a vampire.
Oh.
No, I knew she was a succubus as soon as I saw the token with the wings.
Yeah, that's why I figured when I saw the token and then.
Oh no, I
the
meant
name.
before the succubus token. I thought she was a vampire.
When it was the little kid, I wasn't sure what it was for sure. There's a lot of things it could have been.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you had used your divine sense, you would have at least had a vague idea. You would have known it was a fiend.
Mm.
Because
That's right,
if
that's
it-
a free
if
action
it-
I can take as a paladin,
it-
right?
Yeah, if it's a fiend or an undead, you will know that's what they are. You just won't know what specific undead or fiend they are because
Right.
it's not that specific. Okay, so you go into the building and there's a pedestal with a glowing yellow orb on it, with a circle around it with magical symbols, and on the pedestal it says, "Stand within the circle and envision the destination you wish to reach."
Orb!
Oh my gosh! I know what Duchess would probably think, and you're probably gonna kill me, Ozzie.
What?
You probably think of the sea elf.
I mean, that would kill you because you'd just be underwater and die from drowning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be your mistake.
To be honest, yeah, I guess he would think of the port.
But I'm just gonna say, so everybody gets in the circle.
Mhm.
You activate it,
Mhm.
and you're like, all right, we're gonna be at the port in no time. There's a bright flash. I'm gonna explain this through Thrak's perspective.
Mm.
Suddenly, you're in a wooden room, and it feels like the room is moving. And as you're taking in where you are, you suddenly hear what sounds like somebody spitting out their drink, and you're now covered in rum. You look over and you see Calamity Kid going, "What the fuck? Why are you in my cabin?"
Hi!
Well, I don't even know how to respond to this situation.
Is this just Thrak or is it all of us?
All of you were there,
All of
but I
us.
was just explaining what specifically happened to Thrak because he was the closest to her when you guys teleported in.
Mm.
Don't know what to say other than, good job, stupid lizard.
Hey, we made it, didn't we?
Thatris just manages to get out. Hi.
I look at the tiefling who keeps continuing to call me stupid and just go,
You're just angry because you're the one that wanted to get spit on.
and walk out the room quickly.
I have a question. When we were fighting the succubus, where was that? Was that on the continent or in the underground city?
That was the
That was in the
underground city
underground
still.
City.
Yeah,
Underwater city.
you just used the technically the underwater city.
Underwater
You
city.
guys just used the teleporter to get out of there.
Yeah.
Basically.
It was outside the temple. There was like a 2-block walk between the temple and the teleportation thing, and it was like during that 2-block walk.
Okay.
Anyhow, Calamity looks at Aiden and goes, "Oh no, no, no!"
I think she's happy to see you. I say that.
He goes, "Always a charmer, Calamity. You never get any older from drinking all that Fountain of Youth potion." He kind of glares at him and goes, "Nobody's supposed to know that."
I do!
I kind of surmised it with the age of the poster and everything.
Datrus just gets up and sees the situation and just goes, "All right, everyone, I think we should leave these two alone."
And she looks at you and goes, No, you're not. You're getting the fuck out of my cabin, all of you. And I'm gonna take you back to And I'm gonna take you back to port, and you're gonna go do whatever the blazes you're planning on doing.
I thought we were supposed to be in port. Who messed it up?
And then immediately looks at the tiefling again.
I slapped the back of the kobold's head.
It's hard to do that when he's looking right at you.
I
Are you going to actually try to hit me? Because I'm going to try and dodge it.
You don't have dimension door yet. You can't teleport behind him to slap him in the back of the head.
Damn it.
Datrus goes, well, before we leave, I just have one question. Did the CL say anything about me? I just need to know.
Can I slap him?
Actually, the kobold's ready to jump up and grab him by his pointy ears and drag him out of the room.
Yeah. Calamity looks at Datrus and she goes, "Oh yes." She won't stop talking about it. She's like, "Oh, I want his babies." And she's being very obviously sarcastic about this.
Permission to slap the elf.
But because Datrus is Datrus, make an insight check.
Oh wow!
I was going to say,
Yeah, but that's
make
just
it-
the way Datrus is built.
Yeah, I was about to
apparently.
say, probably give her a thumbs up.
You realize she's being sarcastic.
Oh.
I get up.
Datrus just puts his head down and goes, "Oh,
I slap the back of the elf's head.
I'm depressed. I'm not getting back up."
Wow, he didn't react to me slapping the back of his head. I'm shocked.
Aiden goes, "What's this about a sea elf?"
Let's go. Okay.
now he starts inching out of the room like a worm.
Aiden kind of like wraps his arm around Datrus's shoulders, like, "So, even though you're part blue elf, you're attracted to blue elves as well."
It's like, I'm not comfortable with this conversation with you. I try to.
Datrus, I think it's time you learn about the birds and beasts. Go ahead, Datrus's dad.
Walks back out of the room.
I just walk away from the two of them. Like,
When a human male and a female elf love each other very much.
Oh,
The worst
wow.
part is we're still in Clamy's cabin. She's probably ticked as hell hearing this.
Take this hell or
Yeah,
learning
in
that
fact-
she needs blackmail material.
in
What do you
fact,
think first?
In fact, she literally just took a bucket of water and splashed it on Datrus and Aiden. Like, get out of my cabin!
I grab Datrus by one of his elf ears and starts yanking him.
Ow, 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 ow.
Aiden kind of follows you out doing like the typical old man chuckle about how everything's so funny.
That was her Splatoon.
I throw Datrus across the floor outside of her cabin.
Can you actually do that though? I don't think you can.
A lot of strength.
Well, technically, if he's not resisting,
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose if he's not resisting, you do have a bonus to trying to yeet him.
yeah, I was like, it's not like Shogoth is trying to actually lift him off of
Yeah.
his feet.
Yeah, I was just
He's-
yanking. I was yanking him by the ear, and then I more or less, casually just toss him.
Shove him, basically.
Shove him is different than tossing. Tossing does mean that
Yeah.
you're lifting him up and trying to throw him.
I need to remind
fine.
Shogoff, well, not Shogoff, Kevin and Ozzy that the dwarf and the kobold are still in the cabin.
No, I walked out as soon as he's.
The
Well, the
kobold
kobold's
has
still in
been
the cabin,
peeking his
just-
head into the door for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, unlike you,
Yeah.
everybody else listened to the freaking.
I don't think Akashi said what he was doing, but I'm assuming he walked out.
Yeah, he has no reason to be around here. He's just off to nurse his wounds.
As soon as Aiden was like, "Let's see Elf," I was like, "I'm out of here," and I walked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you hearing you say that, but I don't think anyone else caught you say that. So
After he does that, like forgiveness bow to her for bringing it.
but just as a quick, because we actually have the continent map up now. This is the port town, which is where you're going to be heading to. The dwarven ruins are over here.
Okay.
So
Or for heck, no matter what.
you're basically going to want to go to like the capital first instead of just heading straight over that way.
Okay.
But Aiden says, so if we're going to those ruins, we might want to see if we can get any other jobs for some extra money along the way to help pay for expenses.
Does sound like a good idea. But before we leave, we have to check on our old friend. So how is Tomato doing?
Well, oh yeah, I forgot he's on the ship. He's in the crow's nest right now. But I'm actually gonna call it right here. I know it's a little early, but honestly, I literally came up with that fight just to make the session longer.
Mm.
Oh,
Well, I'm not complaining.
yeah.
But everybody is gonna level up. Everybody's level 3.
Woo!
Roll my hit dice! Roll my hit dice!
Why did I actually? I didn't mean to hit that. Sorry.
After.
We'll do this one as
D10 plus my Constitution, which is a
you
plus
have to click the pencil so that the sheet lets you edit it before you try to change the level.
Okay, there we go. Okay,
So Thrak, you roll a
D10 plus 1.
D10 plus 1. But I'm not gonna let anyone get below half a roll. Like if you roll lower than 5, you still get 5. And you rolled that.
I rolled
you
exactly
literally
a
rolled
5.
that low. Yeah, so that's what 23 is your. I'm trying to change it, but it's freaking out on me.
23? No, I'm at 17, so...
Yeah, you're gonna be 23
Okay.
after you add the 6. Oh god, roll 20's freaking out on me. Maybe it's
Yeah,
because I didn't click the pencil.
23. I don't know what's doing. Okay, there you go.
Plus my Constitution modifier, which is 0.
I mean, the fact that you actually got 4 is a decent roll for a mage, at least.
Paladin 3.
what are we rolling for?
HP.
Oh,
We just got
Okay,
told we leveled.
Yeah,
Okay,
Shogoth, for you would be a 1d6 plus 1.
Do we want to take this time to divvy out the loot that we got from the maze that I wrote down in the list, or save that for a little later?
Well, we'll do that in a minute because we still got time before we actually need to officially quit. But I want to get through everybody rolling for their HP.
Right. I mean, I wasn't saying doing it now, but I was just bringing it up just so.
Are you rolling, Kevin?
typing it out. Hang on.
Bah.
Dash roll.
Is it
Okay.
Constitution then? Or...
D6
You oh
plus 1.
oh wow. So Akashi got like what would have been the minimum,
Possible one that can't be re-rolled.
right?
Gash is a druid, correct?
Wow.
That
Fuck
puts you at
game.
30 at least.
Wow. Fuck you, game.
Unless 6 is like just because like the cutoff point would be 6 and below. I don't know.
I rolled
Kevin.
I rolled a 4, so
I mean,
Hold
yeah,
on.
but it's 5 out of possible 7.
Yeah, you got like 19 hit points. That's better than I do.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, because 1d6 plus 1, so that'd been 7 max.
Yeah, you can't really complain about not getting a max roll on your HP every time.
No, I just thought.
In fact, that puts you at 21, so you got considerably more than
Right.
Datris.
Okay, so
And what do I roll?
wait,
You gotta change the number that's underneath the actual heart.
Oh, okay.
That's your max HP. The one
Aaron,
that's in the
you're-
heart is your current HP.
So
Aaron, you were
what
trying to
is-
figure out what you need to
um,
roll.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
need to. What do I need to roll?
You are a druid, correct?
Yeah,
correct?
So it's
That-
1d8.
it says
So it'd be
Your
1d8
hit dice
plus
is
2.
a 1d8, so 1d8
2.
plus your Constitution.
Yeah,
Yeah,
plus-
because it says hit dice 2/2d8.
Yeah,
That-
that's a hit down dice count for short rests, but
Okay.
it still uses the same die for the short rests for what you heal.
Yeah,
But
and
yeah,
Thor-
for every level up, you get a 1d8. So roll a 1d8, and then you add your Constitution bonus.
What do I roll?
1d8 plus 3.
1d8 plus 3. Okay.
Anyway, so I'm 19 now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I put 19 on the thing under the heart, and then.
Yep.
So it should say 19.
Okay, so Deadlock, we're gonna say that's a 7 because you rolled
7.
lower than what I would have allowed.
Okay, so
That put you
I
31.
31.
So what do I do with my 7 then?
All right.
You see the number that's underneath the heart where your HP is.
Yeah, it's 16 to 0.
So that change that to you rolled
Change
a
the
7.
16 to the plus
23.
23.
23.
Yeah. Because the number underneath the heart's your max HP, the number in the heart's your current HP.
Okay.
God, the druid just caught up to the paladin for hit points.
Woohoo!
What do you have, Matt, currently?
23.
I have more than you, 31.
You
I
had
got
more than him
23.
before.
I know, but still.
It's because you got a plus 3 from your Constitution as part of it. But
Really shit rolls for gaining health, honestly.
So
Well,
what's your
if I can put another.
Last time too.
So what's your health right now, Datris? Is there?
14.
Oh. Okay, so yeah.
His max HP is your current HP.
Oh. Okay.
Your
So,
HP
yeah.
without you being at max. Because,
Okay, so yeah, I am doing better than him. Gotcha.
I mean, I expect the barbarian to possibly be better than me, but that's because I can make up for my lack in hit points with armor.
Right. Okay, so outside the health thing, anything else we need to do, or is that it for
I need to
Um,
double check what I get.
yeah, I actually got
pulled
to
up my
double
book.
because I think a lot of people actually have to make their class specialization selections at this level.
Yeah, I think so. At least
I know
I'm
the
pretty
sor- the
sure
sor-
mine's coming up soon.
The sorcerer and the wizard don't have to because they picked those at level 1.
Druid.
Well, level 2 for the wizard.
I know I do. Because you mentioned that the other day.
Yeah, let me look at what we got to do
No,
for
this is
sorcerer
paladin.
at level 3. There's got to
Level 3. Divine Health and Sacred Oath? Oh yeah, I got to finally take my oath.
Yay. Cool.
oh yeah, you gain access to meta magic at this level.
Is that good or bad?
Yeah, well, the thing is you already had Font of Magic, which allowed you to
Oh, so Divine
So
Health
you-
is a special ability for me. I am now immune to all diseases.
Yeah. See, We went over this before, and I actually I made sure to point out that you needed to read it so you'd remember how to play your character.
Right.
You actually fuck off, Foxit Reader. I don't need to update it right now.
Anyway,
You had sorcery points, which allow you to replenish spell slots.
right.
And so you technically had 2 extra spell slots you could have used if you used your sorcery points.
Right.
Oh.
But I can't remember everything about everybody's character. You got to
Well, no.
actually remember your own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I think at level 3, I'd choose a primal path.
Oh yeah, you can choose a primal path. You get some bonuses depending on what you pick.
Path of the Berserk.
I'm gonna, Kevin. I'll go over the meta magic with you later because
that's fine. That's
we talked
fine.
plenty outside of Saturday. Because that's something you're gonna have to pick. That's a bit complicated compared to some of the other stuff.
Is it okay for me to go ahead and exit at least for now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get 2 level spells.
Exiting roll 20 then.
I'm just going to go AFK very briefly. I'll be right back.
I need to go. I need to warm up.
I have to pick which oath I'm going for. Devotion, Ancients, or
BRB,
Vengeance.
Yep.
There are some others in other books.
I need to be
But
able to
All I've
finish
got to
this.
work with is the handbook. It's the only thing in front of me.
Okay.
Oh wait, is it Ozzie who has to actually change like our class level and everything?
No, you have to click the pencil so that it's yellow, and then it'll let you change it.
Oh,
You gotta remember, you gotta
Dang.
turn on
Because
the
you-
edit mode first.
Yeah, you have to be in edit mode, otherwise it won't actually let you do anything.
Check out my dude.
Yeah, I guess I'll finish this off.
cool.
Here, I'll take a look at the PHP
Ooh.
later because I have the dinner here now. So if you need anything, just poke me later. Ozzie.
Yeah, I'll try to poke you before
Yep.
the next session.
Alright.
And
Later,
then
guys.
I get a
Later.
plus
Later.
2 proficiency to something. Yeah.
Well, your proficiency bonus is it's letting you how much. All right, let me get to Druid because I don't need to look at Barbarian because he just left.
Oh, it just adds to whatever I'm proficient in.
Yeah,
Right,
which is your
okay.
your
Alright, then
attack
I'll do
rolls and
anything.
some other stuff. But
So
you,
then-
yeah, actually, the Druid doesn't gain anything at level 3. You,
Yeah, it's level 4
I
that
forgot.
I get my
Yeah,
wild shape improvement and ability score.
yeah, because I forgot that you actually picked your Druid circle at level 2, which is you picked
Just
you
the moon one.
you picked
I think.
I think you picked I thought you picked Wild Shape, or was it the Moon one? or no,
Yep, it is
no.
wild shape. It is wild shape.
Oh wait, no, it was either Circle of the Land or Circle of the Moon. I'm trying to remember which one.
Circle of the moon gives you wild shape.
Actually,
Yeah.
you get Wild Shape no matter what, but
Yeah,
Circle
it
of the
was Circle of the Moon. I remember.
Circle of the Moon improves your Wild Shape. That's why
Oh,
I think why you picked it.
Well. So I have some new Dunamancy spells to pick from. I have Fortune's Favor, which is probably going to be a pig. But I have to choose between a movable object or wrist pocket.
Okay, I'm back.
See, the big thing is with Circle of the Moon is normally your Wild Shape would only allow you to turn into things that can't really fight. But Circle of the Moon allows you to turn into animals with a combat a challenge rating of 1, and at level 6 you get to turn into a beast with a challenge rating of your Druid level divided by 3, which that would be at level 6. That would be a challenge rating 2 creature. And challenge rating 2 creatures actually are pretty strong because that ogre was a challenge rating 2.
Okay.
It's just that it would have to be an animal that's as strong as that ogre, basically.
I'm back. I'll get myself something to drink. Hello?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We
Okay.
can hear you.
I'm trying
But
to
yeah,
decide.
you just, I think as a druid, you just need to pick, let's see.
Two levels? 2 spells? Or is it.
Those are spell slots, but let's look at real quick. Your spellcasting ability. Wisdom is your spellcasting ability, or blah blah blah. Where is it talking about spell preparation? I think is where you get it's your
Oh, I get
your
a bonus cantrip at level 2?
let me look at this though. Right, your level plus your wisdom modifier is how many spells you know. So you get to pick a new spell, and because you have access to level 2 spells now, you're going to want that to be a level 2 spell, so you actually have one of those. I don't think you get a cantrip.
No, that's for if I took Circle of the Land.
Yeah. You get another cantrip at next level though, because you get one at 4th level.
So what is the spell? How many spells I get? Like a new spell determined?
You get a new you can, if you want to, you can swap out because you have access to level 2 spells now. Let's go to druid spells. You're gonna want to pick at least one level 2 spell, and if you want, you could actually swap out some of your level 1 spells for level 2 spells, but you're probably not gonna want to do that with all of them.
Okay, yeah, I think I might be going with Oath of Ancients.
Because I could see you wanting to trade out Entangle for like level 2 spells, maybe, or Detect Poison and Disease.
Okay.
But it's up to you. Second level druid spells. What are some real good ones we got here? What does Flame Blade do?
Where's the spells again?
If you want to look at the just the list, go to page 208. 208.
208. Okay.
That's where all the druid spells are listed.
Right.
Hold Person's a really good one.
Oh yeah. Not really, because here's why: it only works on people, and most of the time you're fighting monsters. So if you want
goblins and stuff like that count as people, though.
I had DMs roll differently on that one.
Then your DM's an idiot.
Maybe he was.
Because the video games say it works on humanoids.
Goblins are a humanoid.
Yeah.
They may be considered a monster race in most cases, but they still are a humanoid.
Yeah, your DM ruled wrong if he made it so goblins aren't affected by Hold Person.
Yeah, that should also work on kobolds. That should work on vampires.
That doesn't work on vampires because they're undead.
Oh, I guess that's a little touchy.
There's also lesser restoration.
It basically has to be a humanoid that's not like a supernatural creature that is around human size. Like you can't use it on an ogre because they're too big.
Right.
But the thing is, no matter how high a level and like a enemy human is, you can use it on them. And there's a chance that they'll fail their save. But I was trying to look. Flame Blade was what I was trying to look up.
Green Flame Blade or just Flame Blade?
Flame Blade.
I was also looking at Heat Metal.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
Heat Metal is a good one. Flame Blade's a good one. Flaming Sphere is a good one. You got a lot of fire spells that are available all of a sudden.
Fire!
Flame Blade is actually really good because it basically gives you a flaming sword that does 3d6 fire damage if you hit somebody with it. And it lasts for up to 10 minutes, which is longer than any actual combat goes. Because 10 minutes in game time is like a ridiculously long number of turns.
Though if you were to ask me, I'm more in favor of Heat Metal because that causes creatures, if they want to take it to keep not to keep burning, they have to take off their armor.
Yeah, isn't a turn of combat technically 6 seconds?
Something like that.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. So
it's 6 seconds. So a minute is 10 turns.
Yeah.
So if you have a spell that is going to last
100 turns.
for 10 minutes, it's not the fight's going to be over before the spell runs out.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually would suggest, if you want suggestions, my biggest suggestions for second level spells from the druid are Flame Blade, Flaming Sphere, Heat Metal, Hold Person. Those are my 4 recommendations for what you would want to pick from.
Ah, to choose.
But keep in mind, like I said, if you want to trade out some of your first level spells, you can, because you don't have to have all your prepared spells stay the same.
Actually, I just realized I'm gonna stop here for tonight. Everybody, have a good night.
Have a
We've
good
been
night.
talking super nerdy for a while. Hope you enjoyed.